Hey guys, just thought I'd bring you along again to kind of just show you what I'm up to. I am getting ready to burn a screen for Onyx Edge Studios t-shirts. Let's go! So I have the darkroom set up. I have black lights on so I can see what I'm doing. I'm going to break out my emulsion, which is light sensitive. If it gets exposed to light, it's kind of useless. So that's why we use the darkroom. I will mix that up, let it sit for 5 minutes, and then I'm going to spread it onto my screen. So this is incredibly messy stuff. As you can tell, I put down a old trash bag that I cut up, and it basically keeps our surfaces clean, whatever I am spreading the emulsion on today. Today it's my deep freezer, so yeah, getting a little creative here, but yeah, I'm just gonna open this up, mix it up, and let it sit for 5 minutes. I just gave that a good stir, and I'm gonna let it sit for 5 minutes. It has been at least 5 minutes since I stirred that, so I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it to the screen. Those second scrapes, I was really just trying to get the excess emulsion off of the screen. But I think that's pretty good right there. It looks pretty consistent. There's a couple streaks in it, but it's not too bad. So I'm gonna set this up right here, just like that. I'm gonna direct a fan on it and let it sit for 30 minutes. Oh, but first, I'm gonna take this emulsion that's left in the scraper and dump it back into this emulsion. It's perfectly fine, it's clean, and it kind of saves money by doing that. And this is a spatula that I use specifically for screen printing. This does not go back and forth from our kitchen. It is specifically for chemicals and things like that. So don't freak out, guys. I'm going to take this to our utility sink, and then I'm going to leave this fan right here to dry it. Our screen is completely dry to the touch. I can touch it, and it's not sticky at all anymore, so it's ready to be burned. Let's do it. Alright guys, I'm going to take this screen, and I'm going to go ahead and put it on the press here. Just try to center it. Take my T-square. Just make sure that placement of the design is right. That's in position. I just taped it down with just 2 tiny pieces of tape, so that should come up pretty easily once I put this other tape on the opposite side of it facing up. Down like that. And just spread our hands across the edges to lift it off of the bed. Okay, and that's pretty much all there is to positioning it. It's now taped on there. I have this homemade screen burner. It is what I use to burn all of my screens. I just have a piece of foam that I've painted black on one side. That goes inside of the screen. I have a piece of glass here that goes on top of the screen to make sure the film is flat against the screen. I really just cut some 2x4s here to make arms to hold up this light. Now this light doesn't have any UV protection on it anymore. I took off the cover, so now it is completely a UV light. I don't look at it when it's on, but that's pretty much what I used to build this, was just some 2x4s and a work lamp. And it works great. gonna set it for 2 minutes 30 seconds. That should be enough time for it to burn. Alright guys, you can see I turned on the overhead light. It's safe to do that now since the screen is burned. I wouldn't keep it like this for very long, but I'm going to go ahead and take this to our utility sink and I'm going to wash out the image. It looks like the screen actually came out pretty good. I do have a couple of spots around the U and the D in studios that looks like it may have come out too much, but I think I can take some block out, some speedball block out, and paint that on there, and it should look perfect. So I'm not too worried about it. I'm gonna actually do some test runs with this once it's dry. First I have to dry it again, so that's what we're gonna do.